Really just kind of sad that someone would go to this length to take advantage of people.
A warning tonight about a new twist on a growing social media scam aimed at tricking you and your friends. This Indianapolis man became a victim, and tonight he's sharing his story in hopes of protecting others. Now, you've heard about scammers using artificial intelligence to create deep fake videos. WRTV Investigates Kara Kenny joins us now with how bad actors are now using what's called the shallow fake.
A deep fake is when someone steals a face and uses computer technology to make a phony video with it. We've learned a new version is popping up, the shallow fake. That's when someone uses your videos, not AI, to pretend to be you. Leonard Patterson uses Facebook for more than just keeping in touch with friends.
I primarily use it to, promote my band that I'm in.
His band, Living Proof, performs all over the state.
I was actually at a show on stage and had a message from a friend.
Leonard clicked a link he shouldn't have. And a hacker took control of Leonard's Facebook account of 5,000 followers.
Well, the first thing they did was message me and try to ransom my account. Like, hey, I've got your account. It'll cost you $500 to get it back.
When Leonard said no, the scam artist posted about selling Taylor Swift tickets.
That's when everything just kind of blew up.
The hacker started sending Leonard's friends direct messages.
I've had friends tell me that they actually tried to send him like $2,800 for tickets.
Convincing because the hacker took some extra steps to appear legit.
I actually had a couple people say, hey, I think he's using a deep fake.
So Leonard's friend, Jeff Vest, laid a trap to catch the hacker in the act. Jeff hit record and asked to FaceTime the person claiming to be Leonard. This is what he saw, Leonard with no sound.
The FaceTime chat was actually a video clip of the real Leonard saying something. There was no audio, but he held it right up to the phone, and I could tell immediately that when he stopped the video, there was a pause button. So it was an obvious recording, so he was trying to make people believe it was really Leonard.
The hacker made an excuse about the audio, telling Jeff, sorry, I can't hear you, busy.
Something I would never say. Because I thought it was a deep fake video, but I'm like, oh no, I made that video. That was from a couple years ago. Hey, what's up, Facebook fam?
So it's not a deep fake, it's a
shallow fake. Mm-hmm.
For some people, that's going to be good enough to send the money.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We asked the Identity Theft Resource Center.
Have you heard of this happening?
We have. It's a cheap fake because it's very low cost.
CEO Eva Velasquez says it's effective because scammers know you want reassurance your friend's message is real. The center says social media account takeovers are on the rise. Last year, they were the most reported type of account takeover, more than checking and credit card accounts.
It is really a terrible problem, and without good solutions once it happens.
The Identity Theft Resource Center is calling on Meta to do more to address the problem, including adding human beings you can talk to.
It definitely was another level to this whole thing.
That's where this story takes another turn. Leonard Googled how to talk to a person at Facebook and found a phone number.
And somebody picked up. I'm like, oh, it's on now.
But when the agent insisted on Leonard's payment app, Leonard realized he was talking to a scammer posing as Facebook.
Like, how many people are getting hacked on Facebook and then getting hacked again?
A lot, according to the Identity Theft Resource Center.
I want to make it very clear to anyone that's listening to this. There is no customer service number for Facebook, for Meta. It does not exist.
WRTV Investigates did our own internet search, and we found a bunch of numbers claiming to be Facebook customer service, including an 877 number. So we called it.
Yes, my account was hacked. I was just wondering if you can help me with that.
Federal rules say we can't play their side of the conversation, but the agent claimed he was with Facebook, giving me an employee ID number, but refusing to send me an email from Meta. He claimed to look into my case and found unusual activity.
Someone's logged into my account from Canada?
He then asked me to download software to remotely access my computer.
Okay, what is this gonna do?
Scammers can use remote access to get your personal information. The man hung up on us, but one thing was clear. Someone desperate to get their Facebook account back could fall for it.
Just be extra diligent, and yeah, don't send out any info. Be careful of what you click on.
Leonard's page is still compromised despite dozens of reports to Meta. As his hacker continues to use shallow fakes, the real Leonard continues to contact Facebook and even the FBI.
Do you think there needs to be more done to crack down on this type of thing?
Yes.
Here's how you can protect yourself. Use unique passwords on each account. Don't reuse passwords. Also, set up multi-factor authentication. Create a new Facebook page to tell people your other account was hacked, something Leonard did. And if you do end up hacked, go through the platform's process. Do not try calling Facebook or negotiating ransom with the bad actors. Kara Kenny, WRTV.
Well, if you get a message from a friend that seems off, get away from that platform and call the person on the phone, or better yet, talk to them in person. Consider it a red flag if the person won't do either of those things. Do not be fooled by messages and videos, all of which can be generated by computers or AI. We've reached out to Meta. We're still waiting to hear back, but the FBI got back to us and sent us this statement. It reads, quote, "The FBI encourages victims who believe they have experienced criminal activity or financial loss or threats to their safety to consider reporting it to law enforcement and/or the FBI," end quote.